Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel to a particular video where we have students speaking on various topics.
A very warm welcome to everyone. Today I'm standing before you to give a brief presentation on the topic words in British English versus in American English. But before moving on further to this topic, I would like to share as to why the United States decided to have their own set of words and spelling for the same English language when they could have simply used the ones that already exist in the British English. Reason to this is the United States wanted to show their independence and freedom through their speech, and that's the very reason why they chose their own set of words and spellings which are also considered easier compared to the ones in British English. Now let us look at the word examples that are given here. The first word is tap. A tap in British English is known as a faucet in American English. Lifts in British English are known as elevators in American English. A holiday in British English, as in oh, tomorrow is a holiday, is known as vacation in American English. Just like we say, starting from tomorrow it will be summer vacation. Trousers in British English are known as pants in American English. A pavement in British English is known as a sidewalk in American English, but we in India generally call this a footpath. This very famous game that we all played as high school kids, generally called crisscross game, is known as noughts and crosses in British English, which sounds quite formal, and tic-tac-toe in American English, which sounds a lot more fun and casual. A wardrobe in British English is known as a closet in American English. Film in British English is known as movie in American English. Petrol in British English is known as gas in American English. Trainers in British English are known as sneakers in American English. Adding to the few examples given here, there are many other words like an optician in British English is known as an eye doctor in American English. Or if someone says in British English that I'm going for horse riding tomorrow, in American English they'll have to say it as I'm going for horseback riding tomorrow. There are plenty of other words by which we can tell the difference between American English and British English, even though the words have the similar meanings. With this, I would like to end my presentation here. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
Hello everyone. This is Disha Sharkar. I'm studying in Modern Office Management at PCPS Girls Polytechnic. Today I'm going to talk about dress code for a job interview. In this competitive world where we have X number of people applying for a single position, it is all more important to create a great impression. Dressing professionally and appropriately is one of the ways to achieve that. Today I'm going to go through a few points of what's acceptable and not acceptable for a job interview. To begin with men's clothing, a man can wear white shirt with full sleeve nicely tucked in. Make sure that the shirt is light, conservative and not flashy. You want to keep the colors nice and subtle on the eye. You can wear grey or dark colored formal pants like this, nicely polished shoes and a belt that matches with your shoes. You can wear a tie and the tie should go with the shirt or the suit that you are wearing. Nicely combed hair and definitely no casuals. Here are certain items which are crossed out because they fall under the casual category. So they are definitely a big no for the job interview. Now moving on to the women's section, a woman can wear a light colored sari. Cotton saris are preferably more comfortable. Make sure that you don't wear any deep neck or low backs because they are inappropriate for a job interview. Definitely don't want to show too much of your skin at a job interview. They are very unprofessional. Coming to the jewelry, avoid heavy, chunky or flashy jewelry. You can wear a simple ear stud or a simple chain with a small pendant. Keep your makeup light, elegant. Avoid too much of makeup because less is always more for a job interview. Moving on to the hair, which is very important. Keep your hair neat and tidy. Make sure that your hair is not falling on your face, because a messy hair could give the impression that you are a messy or disorganized person when actually you are not. You can wear a subtle shade for your nails and you can wear a watch. Moreover, the way you present yourself reflects your personality, so be confident and be clear in your thoughts of what you're saying. Most importantly, wear a good smile. I hope this video was informative. Thank you so much. My name is Olimpika Hazarika, the student of Computer Engineering second semester. Today I am going to give a presentation on the topic of perfect handshake. A perfect handshake is something that everyone should get and try, which is very important to make a good first impression. A perfect handshake is kept thumb to thumb, which means the perlicue or the wave between the thumb of the index finger right hand side is the place which should lock with the perlicue with the right hand of the person whom you are shaking hand. Each person hand vertically side by side. And when we talk about the handshake, we need to remember that our hand should not be so sweaty, our hand should not be so tight or so weak, and a perfect handshake lasts from 3 to 6 seconds. And a handshake is in up to down. The eye contact is most important during the handshake whom you are shaking hand. It gives you a lot of confidence. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Amisha Bodo and I am a student of PCPS Girls Polytechnic from a Department of Computer Science Engineering. At present, I am in second semester. And before heading towards the comparison of words between American English and British English, firstly, I would like to talk about American English and British English. As there is an old saying that both America and Britain are the two nations which are divided by a common language. There are many words which are different. The most noticeable difference between them is their vocabulary. For instance, Americans go on a vacation while Brits go on a holiday. There are a few more examples which we'll talk about here. In American English, it is called yard, and in British English, it is called garden. Moving on to the next word, in American, it's elevator, and in British, it's lift. Coming to the next word, in American, we say it as cab, and in British, we say it as taxi. The next is, in American, it's scotch tape, and in British, it's sellotape. In American, we call it as soccer, and in British English, we call it as football. In American, we say it is closet, and in British, we say it is wardrobe. In American, it's baggage, and in British, it's luggage. And the last is, in American, it's college, and in British, it's university. This brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you so much.
Hey everyone, I'm Anidas and today I'm explaining to my presentation in body language. Body language. What is body language? Body language is the process of communicating through non-verbal signals and communication. The body language is important and aspect language is mild. And communication, verbal communication and non-verbal communication. The verbal communication example for body language, speak with confidence, art of listening and reading. And then non-verbal communication example for gestures, eye contact, facial expression and body position. So there are two types of body language. Positive body language and negative body language. There are more examples for positive body language, good touch, good smiling and more. And then negative body language, example for baking necklace and biting nails. And another example for positive body language is good behaviors and discipline. So good behavior and good discipline is very important to us. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I am Shruti Bhumik from Computer Engineering Department from PCPS Girls Polytechnic. Today I want to explain that what is a perfect handshake. Power of a perfect handshake. We all know that handshake is something that everyone should try and get. But what is a perfect level? When we have to call it a perfect handshake. When the polytechnic is between the thumb and the index finger of your right hand is the place we should lock with the pressure polytechnic with the right hand of the person with whom you are shaking hands. Make sure handshake is perfect and firm. Make sure you don't have or grease on your hands. When you offer your hand, look the person in eye and give a smile. Where you have to use this handshake. Make sure you shake an employer hand at a formal interview or social gathering. Make a good first impression by having positive and confident body language. When you have to do it, shake the host hand when arriving and leaving an event. There are many types of handshake. These are politician handshake, dominating handshake, knuckle cruncher handshake, dead fish handshake and wet fish handshake. But we have to avoid this handshake when we have perform in an interview. So this is my presentation. I hope that you all like it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Deepika Boro. As a student of civil engineering, my topic for today is negative body language. There are two types of body language, positive body language and negative body language. Negative body language is either a conscious or an unconscious expression of negative feelings or movements of the body. Non-verbal communication is all type of communication that do not involve the absence of words. Non-verbal communication includes facial expression, the tone of body language, and the physical distance between the communication. Non-verbal communication make up 65%. These are some of examples of non-verbal communication. These are some examples of hand movements. These are some examples of body languages. These are examples of facial expression: happy, sad, disgust, angry. Filler using like, okay, so, and breaking knuckles are also examples of non-verbal communication. Eye contact is an especially important type of non-verbal communication. Eye contact is also important in meeting the flow of conversation for judging the other person's response. Nail biting. Nail biting is a type of habit that can show stress, nervousness, and insecurity. Touching or fixing your hair. Imagine that you are in a meeting and constantly trying to fix your hair. It shows that you are distracted and could even indicate that you are unsure about things. Negative body language to avoid: head down, shoulder drop, weak handshake, arm crossed, hand in pocket, biting lips, adjusting your tie, rubbing your collar, touching face or hair. Thank you.
Morning everyone, myself Dimpi Das. I am a student of Architecture SSC from PCPS Girls Polytechnic. Today I introduce my poster presentation. The topic is type of handshake. So let's begin. First, bone crush handshake. This from a casing your hand until your ring is clearly designed to intimate you. You do not have a protein to be warm with them. In fact, they may respond positively to you if you present yourself with strong. Second, dead fish handshake. A limp handshake has no energy, there is no shake, no skew, and it gives the feeling you are holding a dead fish instead of a hand. Indicate low self in them. Third, dominator handshake. This involves placing your palm downward when offering your hand to someone and is a form of aggressive communication. By placing your palm downward, you force the other person to place their palm up. A submissive queen fingertip handshake. A person who offers finger instead of his plan for making a handshake is said to be making a queen handshake. His handshake indicate a sense of superiority, commonly seen in men and women. Fifth, handhug handshake. The handhug handshake is a less aggressive, more tender embrace to be enjoyed between friends. It is not intended to take the place of the formal handshake, but it should be the go-to getting for any other occasion. 6. Wet fist handshake. This is known as the limp lattice handshake. If you're on the raising and take control by adjusting this handshake and given to from handshake.
Hello everyone, myself Dimpi Devi. I am a student of Modern Office Management 2nd SEM from PCPS Girls Polytechnic. Today I am going to speak about the topic dressing for the interview. Wherever you enter the interview hall, it is very necessary that look professionally suitable for the job. For example, the woman can wear decent color sari, elegant watch, nicely combed hair, angles top simple earrings. In this poster you can see a woman wearing a bangles, because bangles is a very noisy and disturbing sounds between the conversations. And next is western short dress and long earrings are inappropriate for the job interview. Similarly, the man can wear sections. The man is formal dress, nicely polished shoes, nicely hair comb and matching tie. You can see this poster, you can see like this vibrant color t-shirt, fancy pant and the slipper, because are not appropriate for the job interview. Important thing is to wear a smile and be confident, because at the end of the day, job will be offered to a person who is confident and have the ability to bear the pressure. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Lipi Fukon. I am a student of Modern Office Management 2nd semester. Today, I am going to give a poster presentation about types of handshake. Handshake is method of greeting which is important to make a good first impression. It is important to know the position of the hand. The grip should not be too tight or too weak. There are 6 types of handshake. Number 1, the perfect handshake. The perfect handshake is the break between the index finger and thumb finger, interlocking with the other person. The perfect handshake is also known as a equality handshake. And second number is fingertip handshake. The fingertip handshake normally is seen to be given by a lady. Lady April feel good and soft nature. And the third number is called double handler handshake. The double handler handshake is some people both her friend putting on the other hand person and hand top. This handshake normally nicknamed politician handshake. This is the wet fish handshake. The wet fish handshake is the worst handshake. When your hand is wet, sticky, then other person is not feel good. This is the Brown Baker handshake. The Brown Baker handshake is donate a aggressive personality, break your hand. This is called the Brown Baker handshake. At last of all, this is called the submissive handshake. One person who is putting hand on the other person's floating hand on the top. This is the negative handshake.
A very warm welcome to everyone watching my video. I'm Anashri Deka from Civil Engineering branch, second semester. So this is my English project, and the topic I got is between British English and American English. So there are three main differences between British English and American English. That is the pronunciation, vocabulary and the spelling. Here are some examples of British English and American English. Biscuit, cookie, chips, french fries, rubber, eraser, trainers, Snickers, ice lolly, popsicles, anti-clockwise, counterclockwise, pens and rubbers. So here we can see that the words, their meanings are almost same, but the way they are spelled, the spellings, the pronunciations are different. So this was all about my English project. Thank you for watching.
Everyone, my name is Nisha Tabassum Haq of Civil Engineering branch, second semester of PCPS Girls Polytechnic. Today, in this video, I am going to talk about the difference between British English and American English. For British English, we have anti-clockwise, and for American English, we have counterclockwise. For chemist shop, we have pharmacy. For chips, we have french fries. For dustbin, we have garbage can. For flat, we have apartment. For holiday, we have vacation. For lift, we have elevator. For petrol, we have gas. For post, we have mail. For rubber, we have eraser. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. Myself, Marakshi Kalita of Civil Branch, second sem. So today I will be discussing on the topic British English and American English. So here I begin. British English or Anglo-English is the standard dialect of English as used in Great Britain, as distinct formal written English in the United Kingdom. Then we move on to American English. So in American English, sometimes called the United States of English or US English, is the set of varieties of the English native to the United States. So here are some of the examples that I have drawn over here. So let's start. In British, it's known as braces, and in American, it's known as suspenders. In British, it's known as doors, and in American, it's known as checkers. In British, it's known as pitch, and in American, it's known as field. In British, it's known as zip, and in American, it's known as zipper. In British, it's known as cloth peg, and in American, it's known as clothespin. In British, it's known as Wellington boots, and in American, it's known as rubber boot. In British, it's known as lash, and in American, it's known as girl. In British, it's known as deer, and in American, it's known as expensive. So here I end up my speech. Thank you.
I am Prantika from Civil Engineering branch student. Today I am going to present my poster. My poster topic is difference between British and American English. So let's start some spelling difference.
In this rule, there are some words written English in British or American. British is O-U-R. For example, C-O-L-O-U-R. The end is O-U-R. And American is O-R. For example, C-O-L-O-R. The end is O-R. Color. The second rule is R-E. For example, L-I-T-R-E. Liter. The end is R-E. The American is E-R. For example, L-I-T-E-R. The end is E-R. Liter. The third rule is S-E. For example, P-R-I-S-E. Price. In American, Z-E. For example, P-R-I-Z-E. The end is Z-E. Fourth rule is L. For example, F-U-L-F-I-L. Fulfill. The end is L. In American, double L. For example, F-U-L-F-I-L-L. The end is double L. The fifth rule is O-Z-U-E. For example, D-I-A-L-O-Z-U-E. The end is
O-G-U-E, dialogues. In American, O-G. For example, D-I-A-L-O-G. The end is O-G, dialogue. Now I am going to start the vocabulary part. British vs American. British in apartment, American in flat. British in dustbin, American is garbage can. British is pocket money, American is allowance. British in lift, American is elevator. So thank you everyone. I have learned a lot on doing this postcard. This will be very helpful in my future.
Hello everyone, myself Bondita Deka. I am from Civil Engineering branch 2nd semester. Today I am going to speak about the topic negative body language. Negative body language is a conscious or unconscious expression of negative feelings through movement of our body. Here are some examples of negative body language. Crossed arm. When your arms are crossed like this or this, it can give us the impression that you are too tense, insecure or afraid. Lips biting. When you bite your lips, you are signaling others that you are holding back and not giving the whole story. Checking your watch like this. Checking your watch make you appear uninterested. Biting nails like this. Nail biting is one of the most common nervous habits. When you bite your nails, it gives us an impression that you are in stress or insecurity. Scratching your head like this. Scratching your head make you appear uninterested. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nishamani Das from Civil Engineering branch 2nd semester PCPS Girls Polytechnic. Today I am going to present a poster and my topic is dressing for the interview. When we go for an interview, it is necessary that we should wear a beautiful smile in our face and the dress will be suitable for the job and the dress speaks about the person. The way we dress is very important. For example, when we go for an interview, we should wear neat, clean and crisply ironed formal dress like pant shirt, skirt shirt and a formal sari. Do not wear a party wear dress and using hair masks or who have long hairstyles using buns or ponytails. Frizzy hair should be avoided and moreover bangles are avoided because moreover bangles are very noisy and disturbing sounds between the conversation. We should wear a nicely polished shoes, avoid heels and using a light perfume. The most important thing, the person should be confident because the end of the day, the job will be offered to the person who is confident and have the ability to beat the pressure. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Hello ma'am. I'm a student Sanas Parveen from Computer Engineering branch and today I'm here to present my presentation which topic is differences between American English and British English. So let's start the presentation and here we can see in British English it's a flat but in American English it's also an apartment. Similarly, it's a taxi in British English but it's a cab in American English. So we can see these words and pronunciation are different but the meaning is always same. And here are just some few examples like rubber in British English but in American English it's an eraser. Tin in British English but Americans call it's a can. Trouser in British English, but in American English it's also a pant. Post in British, but also male in American. Rubbish in British English, but American call it's a garbage. And the last example is chips in British, but it's also fries in American English. So it's just some few examples. Out of them, there are so many words are there which pronunciation and words is different, but the meaning is always same. And that's all my presentation. Thanks to listening. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Vidusmita Hakuda, a student of Civil Engineering branch, second semester of PCPS Girls Polytechnic. Today I am going to present a poster. The topic of the poster is body language. So let's start. When we talk about the dictionary point of view, body language is a conscious and unconscious movement and process by which the attitude and feelings are communicated. The most important part of body language is communication. It is two types, verbal communications and non-verbal communications. Verbal communication, that is, I am talking with you, it is a verbal communication. But I am using my hand in gesticulated, it is a non-verbal communication. Some examples of verbal communications are speak with confidence, art of listening, likable, etc. And some examples of non-verbal communications are facial expression, eye contact, gestures, language, tone, movement, etc. Verbal communication makes up 35% of communication process and non-verbal communication makes up 65% of communication process. There are two types of body language. One is positive body language and another is negative body language. Positive body language are good touch, true smile, etc. And negative body language are biting nails, breaking knuckles, using fillers, etc. We always avoid this type of negative body language. This is my presentation. I hope you all like my presentation. Thank you so much.
Good morning to everyone. Myself Tulika Deka. I am a student of Civil Engineering from PCPS Girls Polytechnic. Today I will go to introduce my poster presentation. The topic is British and American English. Here I have done my presentation in this chart paper. So let's begin. In British English and American English: shop, store, jam, jelly, quick, line, waistcoat, waist, carman, trailer, film, movie, take away, take out, luggage, baggage, dummy, pacifier, motorway, highway, wardrobe, closet, clips, seats, petrol, gas, tin, can, trainers, sneakers, lollipop, sucker. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Afrin Islam, a student of PCPS Girls Polytechnic Civil Engineering branch. There are 4 types of difference between British English and American English. Number 1, vocabulary. Number 2, accent. Number 3, spelling. Number 4, grammar. Some example: British English versus American English. British kit, American uniform. British candy floss, American cotton candy. British toilet, American restroom. British sweet shop, American candy store. British math, American math. British full stop, American period. British anti-clockwise, American counterclockwise. British crossroads, American intersection. British flat, American fruit pie. British touch, American like British, Iggy bread, American, French toast, British, trousers, American, pants. So, this was all for today. Thank you once again for your patience.
Hello everyone, myself Konkana Tanukdar. I am a student of MOM branches 2nd semester from PCPS Girls Polytechnic. Today I am introduced a poster presentation. The topic is types of handshake. So let's begin. Number 1. Power handshake. To avoid the power check, step in with left foot when you see the power check coming. This will invade the other person's space and put them off kilter. Number 2. Boardroom check. This person checks hands strongly and grips the forearm with the other hand. Usually, it is a managing director who wants to show control. Number 3. Bone crusher check. While this grip may be okay between two alpha males, in most circumstances it is too hard and holds for too long. Last one, wet fish check. This is known as the limp lettuce handshake. If you are on the receiving end, take control by adjusting this handshake and giving to firm checks. Thank you.
Hello, today I represent a poster presentation on British English versus American English. There are many varieties of English. American English and British English are the two varieties of English that are taught in most of the programs. The English language as spoken or written in US are American English, and the English language used in Great Britain distinct from elsewhere are British English. Generally, it is agreed that no version is correct, but there are certain preferences in use. There are many differences in American English and British English, but the major differences between American English and British English are vocabulary, spelling, pronunciation. Vocabulary are differences in nouns and verbs, especially phrasal verb usage and the names of the specific tools or items. Spelling differences are generally found in certain prefix and suffix form. Pronunciation differences in both vowel and consonant as well as stress and intonation. Vocabulary, for example, British English. In British English, it is flat, and in American English, it is apartment. Spelling. In British English, catalog, C-A-T-A-L-O-G-U-E, catalog, and in American English, C-A-T-A-L-O-G, catalog. Stress in the words. In British English, it is details, and in American English, it is details.
Hello everyone, I'm Alisha Bora, branch Architecture Assistantship, 2nd semester, PCPS Girls Polytechnic, Guwahati. Today, I'm going to talk about the topic of negative body language we need to avoid. When you go for an interview, you should have conscious about body language. negative feeling. Then touching nose, touching eyes is also a negative feeling. Crossed arm, crossing the arm like that, and inappropriate sitting, avoiding eye contact, touching hairs, and breaking knuckles, then biting lips, gesticulation, and touching nose gives a negative feeling. Gesticulation like this, doing this, and many more gives a negative feeling. We don't do in the interview. All of this gives a negative feeling, so we should have to avoid them. Thank you.